What's going on, folks? Kuz here from this Fifth Cycle Pub. Um, Played a really fun and interesting game with Grandfather where he introduced me to a new infinite loop combo that I think is pretty strong and not that difficult to pull off. But I'll let you be the judge of that. And I just wanted to run you through the cards really quickly to give you an idea of what you'll be looking for in the gameplay. So the first card that you'll need is Syntheta's Laboratory. And essentially, on the Aloyan side, you need two cards in the same deck. One is Syntheta's Laboratory, and the other is Madla Winter. So if you have those two, you're set on the Aloyan side. And then all you need on the Tempest side is a Flameshaper Savant. And then ideally, you want the ability to play two creatures at once, either a handful of cards in your decks that allow you to play two creatures at once, so like a Scientist, anything summoning, or one of a handful of Forgeborn abilities that let you do that. And then this deck specifically, the one that Grandfather played, he has Summoning the Swarm in his level 2 Forgeborn, which is to play two Spell Sprite minions. So as long as you can play two creatures at once, and I mean that's not even really fully necessary, but it makes it so that your opponent can't react. But if you have a really reliable way to play two creatures at once, and those three cards, Syntheta's Laboratory and Madla Winter and a Flameshaper Savant, you're in business. So it's not even that crazy to put together. So really quickly, Syntheta's Laboratory. When you replace a creature in this lane, you can play up to two Gizmo minions in your empty lanes. And then, so that's what that one does. And then Madla Winter is just the way that you're going to get your Nexus Core out. So that's a soulbind card. When you play this guy, you get to play not the Flameshaper, but you get to play Nexus Core. And then as soon as you have three or more minions on the board, which is not that difficult because any creature in this lane is also considered a minion. So you just need two more minions to be able to transform this, which means to flip it over and it becomes Nexus Core Prime. And then Nexus Core Prime says that when one of your creatures is destroyed in this lane, you can play a Gizmo minion in another lane. So basically what you're trying to do, hopefully I got this right, is that you play, when you're, as I said, you're trying to play two creatures at once, or if you already have a creature in this lane, you can just put one creature down to replace it. When you do that, you can play up to two Gizmo minions. So the first Gizmo minion you're going to play in the Nexus Core Prime lane, and the second minion you're going to play anywhere in an empty lane. And then, because you've played two Gizmos, two level 1 cards, you can deal 6 damage to creatures or players. So 3 of the damage you do to your opponent, and the 3 other damage, you kill the Gizmo minion that you just put in the Nexus Core Prime lane. And then when a creature is destroyed in the Nexus Core Prime lane, you can play Gizmo minion in another lane. So that Gizmo minion that you play to replace the creature that you had in Syntheta's Laboratory lane, which allows you to play 2 more Gizmo minions. One of those minions triggers the Flameshaper Savant, do it to your opponent, and then the other minion is the one you put in the Nexus Core Prime lane, and you kill it again with your Flameshaper Savant second proc. So hopefully that made sense. You'll get to see it in action here in the game that I'm about to play with Grandfather. So I guess spoiler alert, but I mean, I guess the whole point of this video is to show off this cool combo. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Hey, what's going on, beeps? We're here with Grandfather. Justin, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Just brewing some decks and breaking some games.
Nice. I think we're both playing new stuff today that we
Yes.
haven't played before. So I pulled this Korok, the Denying Class deck that has some fun stuff in it. Everflame Phoenix, the Fireheart Idol is a really great new exalt that I really want to try to abuse. Frostmane Breath, which brings out a Frostmane Dragon. Check this thing out. Pretty cool. And it's got 5 spells and 1 or 2 mages. And then I'm playing it with a blue deck that has been seen before on the channel. In fact, Justin, you've played this deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the Betrayer Spite Maiden, the Sculptor, and the Duplication Dome, and it's got like 4 mages and an Allomancer. It's got some fun stuff in there. So,
Oh
um,
god.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. What do you got going on?
I got the Mad Lab. I'm trying to see if I can make it go off as often as
The
it should.
Mad Lewinter?
Well, it's a Mad Winter with the Centessa's Laboratory combo.
I don't know what any of these things mean.
Oh, well, you'll see what I mean. So basically, it's I guess everyone's going to be seeing the new Infinite
Oh,
that's
right.
going
That's the
around
thing.
right
Right,
now,
right, right. Okay.
and so I'm just trying to test decks and see which one does it better.
Right.
So,
And then do you want to play against somebody who has no idea how it works, or do you want to play against somebody who might know how to shut it down?
well, that's the thing.
I'll
The
just
shut it,
try to pay
you can't
attention.
really shut it down. It's just
Okay.
it's all based on my draw,
Gotcha.
literally.
All right. Well, let's smash them together.
Yeah,
It looks like you have the forge, good sir.
I'll go first. Gizmo.
Gizmo. Um okay, I think this is the move here. We go Sentinel.
Okay. Now, I do have a question. If,
7.
say, if I were to play Turnabout, because you don't have a creature adjacent to it, does it battle nothing?
You would just fizzle, I think. Like
Okay,
nothing would happen.
so then I will do that. I'll Turnabout him, and then I'm gonna play my Venerable Adept for free.
Oh yeah, okay.
And because I replaced the Gizmo, I get another Gizmo in a different lane. So I'll put it here in the middle, and gets 1/2, 1/2.
I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna replace the Sentinel
Oh,
with a Synapse Sculptor
of course.
so that I can play.
What do you got?
Um, I guess I'll play. Uh,
A lot of spells in your hand, I'm guessing.
no, and just like I can play. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so it's gonna be Duplication Dome,
Ah, okay.
which just does nothing. But
Yeah.
when you play a creature with deploying this thing, give it T2. Okay,
Then you get to
and then I
upgrade.
get to upgrade a thing. So
Okay.
I guess I'll upgrade this Venerable Stormling.
Hmm. Okay.
And I take
So
2.
yep, 1.
And then it does.
Yippee.
Oh, yeah. Here are all the spells.
Okay. Hmm. You're first.
I am first. I was waiting for you. What are you doing? Do something.
I was waiting for you. I was like, his hand stopped moving.
Okay. Let's go. I'm not used to playing red. Let's see. Right. Okay. Man. Let's play this guy over here. Give another one of your creatures +3 this turn. It gets mobility 1.
Yep,
Activate, deal 2 damage to this. Okay, that's all for now.
Okay. Hmm. I will replace. Hold on. Let's think this through. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Play this now. What happens? Alright, I'm gonna play a Mad Lewinter here. And play a Nexus Core. Oh, here.
Okay.
And that's it. Oh, back row. Sorry. And it's your go.
6/4. And then your creatures, unless they're also minions. If you have 3 or more minions in play, transform this.
Yep. So
And it
whatever is in
transforms
that
into this.
lane considered a minion. Yeah.
Right. So currently you have 2 minions.
Yes, correct.
That's what you're telling me right now.
That's what I'm telling you right now.
Okay,
Yes.
we're gonna flame jet.
Oh, free or regular?
Free.
Oh.
Free.
Okay.
And then we're gonna Frostmane Breath. And play this egg.
Okay.
Over here. I guess that's it.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I will do this though.
What?
2 damage +2.
Okay. I will replace this with the Flame Shipper's Avant. And because I replaced it, I get a gizmo.
Nice.
Here. And now that I have 3 minions, I'll activate this to make a level 3.
Wow.
And because I replaced this trigger, when the gizmo comes in, I will deal 1 damage to you directly.
Okay.
And that's it. And they trade.
Okay, so I take 2.
Yep.
They trade.
That is all.
Oops, this egg's supposed to be here.
Not
an
an
exalt. Not an
Oh.
exalt. It's an egg exalt.
Oh, make sure you stats 0, 10.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That should do it.
No. When these cards don't have it
that's
programmed in, and then it's a
Gotcha.
defender. So
it stays a defender. Gotcha. Okay. Pin 4.
All right, my turn. I will redact your egg.
Come on.
Okay, 2.
That's
Here you go.
mean.
Is it mean?
It's mean.
How mean?
I really want to play more than 2 things here. Okay, well, let's play this here. And if an enemy player gained health this turn, gain 3.
Oh my gosh.
And
I've
then
never seen that go off.
I'm playing it on duplication dome, so I get +2/+2, and then I can activate him to deal 2 damage to get +2.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
That's a big level 1.
That's a huge level 1. Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna play Combat Warden. I have another robot, so it's 8. 8. There you go.
Hmm. Okay, I guess I'll just do some blocking here. Either way, this thing dies. Should I just make sure to take something out? Or block an extra 4 damage? I think I need to try to get some little bit of board state advantage here. So let's go and ping this guy, I guess.
For 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so these guys trade.
A trade.
2 there, and I take 10.
And then because this died, I'll put it.
Oh, jeez.
I'll put it here. Yep. Cool. Hmm.
Let's go. That's kind of too bad. Okay, let's go. Spite Maiden. Yeah, into Flame Jet normal. So 70.
Ooh. Hold on.
38.
No, for some reason you're pinging like crazy. Oh, here we go. So I go to 40. Oh my goodness. 40.
40.
Work.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Right. I will play a Synta. Oh my god, what's with the ping? There you go. Play that. Which plays me a Gizmo. Which I'm going to replace the Gizmo that's already here. And because I do that, I get 2 more Gizmo. Oh, sorry. And 2 other areas. Empty lanes.
Is that right?
Yep. Sure go.
All right. And that's a 4. Oh, because it replaced. Okay.
Yeah, I replaced it. Yeah.
All right. Let's play this guy, the Blitzing Sentinel.
All right. How many spells you got?
Not that many yet. 1, 2, no, 2,
Just
3,
2, 3.
3.
So it's a 10-8. Okay, okay. All right. I think what I will do. So I'll play a steel graft. I'll give him 1, 2, 3, and I'll give him 1, 2, 3, and 3 shield. He's gonna die anyway, so I'm not gonna put a shield on him, but I'll put 3 on him. I'll just go ahead and do it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play a free spell by replacing this with this. So 1, 2, 1,
Did you
2.
play 2 spells?
Yeah, the Synthesis Lab and Steel Graft.
Oh, the level 2. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So combat. This takes nothing. That dies. Nothing goes down to 0. He dies. And they trade.
And you take 1.
Oh,
Breakthrough.
that's right. Breakthrough. Okay.
Aha.
You got me. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna show you something really cool. I'm gonna win here in a sec.
Great.
Flameshipper Savant. And now I'm going to activate my Forgeborn by replacing this gizmo with this spell sprite. And then the spell sprite I'm gonna replace with another spell sprite.
Why
Which
do
is
you get
going
2 spell sprites?
this one. Forgeborn.
Oh, you're using that. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm replacing the spell sprite with a gizmo with a spell sprite and a spell sprite with a spell sprite. So that's 2 triggers on the stack. So I will deal 6 to you directly. And then because I replaced it, it plays a gizmo and whatever. This gizmo comes in, triggers this. I will kill this gizmo with the 3 damage,
Yeah.
which then will replace. And because I killed it, I get another gizmo in a different lane. I'll replace the spell sprite here with the gizmo, which again, that triggers a 3, and I'll deal 3 to you directly. And because I replaced it, I can put a gizmo in an empty lane, then kill this gizmo, replace that gizmo, and then it's rinse and repeat.
Right. That seems way too easy.
Yeah.
And way too like you can't counter that because it's exalts. There's no like
Yeah.
interaction with exalts.
Yep. And it's cycled to.
That's
So if
that's gonna get nerfed like next week.
you think so,
Well, it's too easy.
but how would they nerf it? That's what I thought about. Because Weekend and not Weekend. More than most, and I have been thinking about how
Because
would
I,
they
I was
nerf.
I was the first to say from the beginning, I
Uh
don't
huh.
mind the infinite loops
Uh
as
huh.
long as they're not too easy
Yeah.
and there's if the opponent knows about it, can potentially do something about it. But there's almost nothing to do
The
about this.
Well, this is what I say about this deck is literally it's a 25% chance that it'll never happen because I have to still. So this is what has to happen. In turn 1, I have to play the Flameshipper Savant. Or cycle 1, I have to play it. If I don't play it, then it, this combo won't pop off on cycle 2. Only because I need to play this. I
Right.
need a
So
level 2, right? So on top of
right. So
that,
you're talking about triggering it in cycle 2. I'm talking about triggering it in general. Like what are the odds
yeah.
draw wise? What are the odds that you can pull that off at some point in the game by cycle 3?
I guess it depends because you need to get. So I say 25% because you st- you have to draw Mad Low Winter to pop the level 1 out.
Yeah.
And then you need 3 minions to transform it. If you don't transform this, then it doesn't happen. Doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, I still get value because of Centessa's Laboratory, because every time I replace it, I get 2 gizmos, that's 2 triggers. So there's still value in it, but
Yeah.
it's not nearly as, it's very, let's just say it's more glass cannon, because I have played decks where my life was down all the way to 14 and they were like at 60. But on that last turn, I was able to pull the level 2, pull off this, and then I go infinite. Because you don't only need these. You don't even need the gizmos on the board. As long as one of these, or the level 1 or level 2 is on the board, like this is my starting board. Say this is my starting hand right here. My starting board right here. I play this, activate my Forge board, and then the infinite pops off.
Yeah. That seems too easy.
Yeah, it is. It seems easy, uh, but I've definitely had bad draws. It's
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure. But like if my deck like if my deck draws well,
Mhm.
I have a chance at winning. If your deck draws well, you win.
Correct.
You just win.
Correct.
So,
That is
yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm like I said, I'm the first to say, um, I'm the first one to say, like, hey, I'm cool with the infinite combos as long as they're not super easy. They should be like really difficult to pull off, and
Yeah.
then the opponent should be able to do something about it or see it coming, and then put not that they should be able to do something about it every single time, but there should be things that they can do about it.
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm getting to,
And
and this is
honestly, that's
very
it.
little.
Yeah, because the exalts, they're not touchable right now.
Yeah.
So this will only be good, I think, for this season, this set, because I heard. I mean, the word is in set 3 they'll have actual exalt interactions.
Right.
So, but yeah, just I'm glad I got to show it to you on live stream, and we can tell everybody this is broken.
Sonetta's Laboratory,
Yeah.
Nexus Core
So you
Prime,
need
and Flame
a.
Shaper.
Let's see. You need a. Where is
I
he?
like the art on these, anyways.
Yeah.
The
You
Nexus Core
need
Prime is
a
cool.
Mad Lab, and you need a Centessa, and this is the 3 that you need, and that's it. And you need obviously a Forgeborn ability that says
Um,
play two.
Shambler would do it too, right? Instead of the Flame Shaper
Uh, no,
or
because
Pocketmancer.
Apostlemancer can, but the one problem with the Apostlemancer is it's only replaces this whole combo only replaces one card at a time. So yes, you can keep the infinite loop, but you still need another Apostlemancer or a Shambler on the board. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, so all right, let me show you. So let's just say this is the Apostlemancer, right?
Yeah.
And say I play 2 creatures, so I play 2 spell sprites, right? I play 2 spell sprites, creates
Off
a
of your
yeah,
okay.
creates a gizmo, and because I did there's only one trigger of Apostlemancer, right?
Yeah.
It'll kill this. Yes, it'll replace this, but then it'll just this Centessa's Laboratory says only in open lanes.
Open lanes, right?
So with only just an Apostlemancer, you can fill the entire board and keep the infinite going, but that doesn't do anything. You need something that triggers off of creatures being destroyed or getting 2 triggers to replace or gaining life, for example.
Right. So Shambler would do it then.
Shambler would do it, but you need the Apostlemancer and Shambler on the board, which makes it harder.
No, I'm saying if you had a Shambler instead of the Flame Shaper, it would work.
No, because the
Oh no,
Shambler
because
doesn't
the
kill the
Shambler doesn't
gizmo.
kill the thing, right?
Yeah, Shambler doesn't
And
kill
the
the gizmo.
Apocalypser is only doing damage to your
One,
thing.
one creature, because there's only one replace. Does that make any sense? So there's only one replace happening at a time with the Apostlemancer.
Right.
which creates that loop. So you play the level 2 Apostomancer or level 1 Apostomancer, you create the loop.
Oh, right, because the flame shaper has the damage dealing from the flame shaper
It's from the
is
level
from
1s.
playing two gizmos,
Yes.
one of which kills another one of your gizmo. One of this does
Yes.
damage to me, whereas
Yes.
the Apocamancer is only doing one instance of damage,
Yes.
and you need that instance to kill your own gizmo.
Correct.
I get it.
Yeah. And that's where you need another Apostomancer or a Shambler to trigger
Second
off the
Apocamancer or a
yeah,
Shambler or something. Yeah, okay.
correct.
Two things.
Yeah. Which makes that much harder than
I
the Flame
suppose if
Shaper
I
Savant.
paired this with my triple shamblers, that wouldn't be too difficult to pull off.
Yes, if you have one.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel
But
like
yeah,
I feel like getting a Nexus Core or Mad. So that's what we call it, the Mad Lab. To getting a Lowinter and to getting a Mad Lowinter and the laboratory
yeah,
seems
they're both
pretty
rare.
rare. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a soulbind, so he's rare already.
Right.
And the Mad Lab is, or the laboratory is rare.
Is rare, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's fun that we got to kind of showcase that.
Yeah. Cycle 2, turn 2, everybody. This is stupid.
And there wasn't really like I knew there was some shenanigans coming up, but I didn't expect it to be that fast.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've more than most, and I have kind of like. Well, he's the combo king. He's been finding all these combos. He figured this combo out with the Apostomancer after Fuse Fest.
Right.
But then I think a little later on, I was like, wait, why don't we just play the Savant? And then
Right.
it was so much better, faster, and a whole lot easier.
And easier to draw, not easier to draw, easier to like get those decks because
Hmm.
in the Apocamancer case, you need an Apocamancer, a Madla Winter, and a Synthetta's Laboratory all in the same half deck.
Yeah, and like if I were say if it was off cycle, the only way it'll actually work is if say like a Lightning Tamer, where I can replace it with the spell sprite, and then it starts to combo.
Right. Okay.
So there are other ways of doing it, but it's still.
Right.
But yeah,
Or if you're later than like if you're later than cycle two, you need
yeah, you need other ways of replacing it. And at that point, yes, technically it's a lot easier to stop. It's all you have to do is make sure this lane is cleared at all
right.
times.
It's all about
Hmm.
emptying Synas's laboratory,
Yeah, correct.
Synthetta's laboratory lane.
Or kill a savant, one or the other.
Right. Right. Right.
But that's seems to be. I think my one bad draw. I mean, I still squeaked out a win, but I played this in the fifth cycle tournament on Tuesday,
Hmm.
and 2 out of 3 games I went infinite. So it's
That
pretty
shouldn't be
easy.
that shouldn't be. I feel like that shouldn't be that easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we already brought it up to like Shadow and
Like
stuff, but
how many games have you played?
with this deck,
Yeah.
see, I played 3 with him, 3 with them. So you're my 10th game,
And how many times have you gone infinite out of 10?
9 times.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One time,
something needs to
one
be done.
yeah, one time, one time
That's too easy.
I won with I mean the one time I won because I it's not the fact that he did very well in getting rid of um my creature on my low winter.
Right, yeah.
So he made sure that was cleared, but the reason why I won is because even though yes, I get the Flame Share for Savant, I never level this up because level 2 you make 2 gizmos and level 3 makes
Omega.
uh omegas. So it's like you're better off just having a level 2 and you're pinging somebody for 6 every time. Or in that case, even if you don't go infinite, the level 3 version of this,
Of
how
what?
much the Flame Shaper Savant, dealing 5,
Right.
and like let's just say I replace this gizmo with this. creates out 2 gizmos. I deal 10.
Yeah,
It's direct damage in this deck is super strong.
right.
Yeah.
So even if you don't get the infinite, you still have ways of dealing some big damage.
Yes.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing me that.
Yeah. It's pretty dumb.
She keeps on rocking with me.